Just want to do a quick overview of each guy in each position, kind of what we're looking for and what that guy's main responsibilities are going to be. Our nose, we want our nose to be our biggest, strongest lineman. He might not be our quickest guy, although we've had smaller, quick slanting noses before. But ideally, he's a guy that can knock that center backwards, move the line of scrimmage, and then be able to get off one way or the other. Our end and our forcer are our faster defensive linemen. They're the guys that are going to spill. They're the guys that have to be able to rush the passer and beat one-on-one blocks on pass rush. But their spill and their chase is the important part. If you have a bigger one and a smaller one, we like our bigger one to be the forcer because the forcer plays the strong side and is more likely to have to play against the tight end. Although you don't see a ton of tight ends anymore, so that's not as much of as a priority as it used to be. But our bigger, stronger guy of those two will usually be the forcer. Our Mike is our primary big run stopper linebacker. He's also, it'd be nice if that kid is smart because we like him to be able to make the calls. We like him to be able to do a lot of things with kind of quarterbacking our defense. But he's a guy that we say plays in a phone booth, right? He's got to be real willing to run those A-gaps and stay in there and get off blocks and destroy blocks. But he's also got to be able to pass drop. The Mike can't be a non-pass backer. All of our linebackers have to be able to pass drop. The Sam and the Will, our outside linebackers, are kind of hybrids between the Mike and the strong safeties. You know, they're maybe not as big, not as tough, not as strong, but still be able to run inside through, still be able to make tackles one-on-one on ball carriers when they have the opportunity, and still be great pass droppers, especially to the seams. Our strong safeties, these guys are really important because everything we're doing in here, we're trying to spill the ball out to these strong safeties. They got to be great tacklers. Guys that can really tackle in space. Guys that can beat blocks on the orbit screen. They're coming to get them on orbit screen. They're destroying those receiver blocks and making the tackle in the open field. We want really good players out there. They are, in our mind, more strong safeties than they are linebackers. All right? Our corners, of course, got to have ball skills and be able to go up and get the ball. The biggest thing for a corner is one-on-one, the ball's in your area. You got to be able to go up and come down with it. And if you can intercept it, all the better. If you're able to get interceptions and make them pay for trying to throw the ball deep, that's really big for us. And then our safety, we've had different kinds of safeties over the years. Sometimes he's a guy that loves to mix it up and get involved. Sometimes he's more of a rotational guy that'll rotate deep or that'll play the deep pass. Whatever kind of safety you have kind of can guide a little bit what you're going to do in the secondary in terms of, is he going to be the primary run supporter or are the corners going to be your primary run supporter? There's different coverage ways you can play that depending on what kind of safety you have.